Hey everyone, this is part 3 of my travel nurse story. So, tiny camper, no plumbing, bottom line, not gonna work. Luckily, friends of mine had a camper that they weren't really enjoying anymore. It was kind of too small and there were some other issues. So, I ended up paying them some money to become a semi-owner of the camper and use it to travel, which worked out really great. So I'm in St. Louis. I actually got myself a compact SUV for my 40th birthday. That's teal, by the way. And everything's great. Lo and behold, the next thing I know, St. Louis area, it's in the middle of actually 2 river valleys, the Missouri River and the Mississippi River, and it's notorious for flooding in that area, like major flooding, like hurricane flooding. So we had a flash flood at the campground, and it was almost up to the door of the camper. So at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, I'm packing up myself and my dog and evacuating because I was afraid I would get stuck there, honestly. And so that was pretty exciting for St. Louis. The other thing is I was working in the ghettos of St. Louis. I'll tell more about all my experiences eventually, but I tend to go like down rabbit holes with them because it's been an adventure for sure. So I had met someone there and we were driving somewhere and they were in the car in front of me and we were at a stoplight and their car got shot. And everyone was fine. It ended up not a big deal, but that was pretty scary. I think it was one of my first few weeks there. So, literally survived a shooting. That was pretty insane, and I was afraid to tell anybody. I was certain everybody would make me come back home. Then I moved on to Austin, Texas, which was getting closer to MD Anderson, which I was excited about. And I got to take weekend trips to the ocean and everything. It was pretty awesome. But we were on this plot of land where a new RV park had been built, and there were tons of fire ants, and I would end up just in tears. Fire ant bites are horrible, and I would wake up, they would get into the camper, and I would have bites all over me. It was bananas. I never want to do that again. So I moved next to Houston, Texas area, and I'm going to tell you about that in part 4.